All right.
But that took us into a match where which was another match I was very excited for, with Dominik
You were or you
Mysterio.
weren't?
I was very excited
Oh,
for,
yes. Yeah, I was.
uh, which was Dominik Mysterio, le- which came out of a correctional van.
I didn't
I
mind that.
loved that.
I
I
didn't
loved it.
mind that at all.
Because
This
That
is
he
how a
whole
WrestleMania match should
irons,
be.
correction van, the handcuffs, the old condom there. I didn't mind that at all, to tell you the truth, boys. I actually,
I
okay,
liked the match. I
leave it
liked it.
old school WWE type thing. I didn't mind it at all.
facing up against his father, the newly
Mm,
inducted Hall of Famer, Rey Mysterio, in a father
yeah.
versus son battle that's been brewing for months.
Can
They've
I
done
just
this
say,
perfectly, this storyline. This storyline's been done really,
mm,
really, really well. If this is a WrestleMania match, all right,
yes,
maybe technique-wise in the ring, a bit questionable, because Dom is clunky when you watch him work, right?
yeah,
But the build-up to it
yes.
and the constant barragement from him and Mummy and the correctional facility and how he's turned bad boy on his father that's done everything for him. It's a match you wanted to see.
Yeah.
And you wanted to see Ray give him a bit of an ass kicking and teach you something. For me, it had all the ingredients to be a WrestleMania match because there was build up to it.
Yes.
There was substance. Even the match was good. He had help come out to help him out. And I just thought,
But
it
isn't
was
this what we were saying earlier? Like we were saying, it's like that men's four-way men's tag, like a nothing match, no build up, no. But at least this had a build up. There was a story. There was interest. Fair enough. Put that on WrestleMania because because it was that the Bloodline one, the Roman one, and and maybe the Intercontinental one. They all had some reasonable sort of build ups. So there was some interest.
yeah,
But, but,
absolutely.
but the matches we've spoken about thus far, and I know we sound like a broken old record saying, "Oh, they're not WrestleMania quality matches," no, but at least this sort of fit the criteria a little bit.
Yeah, and you got your main star that was at ringside, which was Bad Bunny involved.
Now that was interesting. I like that because, of course, and then he joined the Spanish announce team. So
Yeah,
obviously we didn't hear him commentating, but he did that, and of course, because the next pay per view on May 6th is the Backlash, and it's in Puerto Rico, and Bad Bunny's actually the host. Yeah,
he got injured, didn't he? When you say Anthony, he was injured.
Yeah, he took the table spot the night after from Damian Priest, and I
oh
think
yeah, yeah.
he might have not taken it right from what they
Well,
were
it's quite
saying.
possible.
Was apparently separated his shoulder apparently, but then again that could just be
Oh,
a story. That could be a storyline.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
so,
Something happened at Backlash, or could be anything. So
yeah. So
hard to know. But and we were talking earlier how Dom came out, the two motorbikes, the van, handcuffed, five security guards around them, and came in through the crowd, not down that big
Yeah.
long 2 mile runway. But yeah, look, it was good, and I think the right thing happened. I think Ray needed to go over.
Oh, definitely.
You
Yeah,
know, that
definitely.
you had to. If you'd put Dominic over, I think we might not be talking about it as we are. I think it was the right outcome.
Yep.
Dominic got the exposure. He got a WrestleMania match. He's had a massive build up. The whole Mysterio family was involved. You see that huge big white G banger on Mrs. Mysterio when she tried to get out, when she trying to get into the ring?
that was
You
his
see this?
daughter.
No, 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 no. The wife, she had this white big G banger on. She was trying to get up, and the back of the pants go down a bit. There's this like a fucking tent. But
I didn't. Honestly, I didn't notice that.
the first thing I thought we do
Let's
TV.
go. Let's go back to the replay.
I've lost
Anthony,
the
pull that
picture.
up. I need to have a look at this.
I thought
It
I
was
lost
right.
the picture, but it was just a big G banger. But
Looked like a sail off a yacht.
it did exactly. Because a couple of people actually later on actually ended up on Facebook. They've obviously stopped and taken the picture of it. It was quite funny, but anyway. But the whole Mysterio family got exposure. Can I just say as a side thing, and I don't know if you boys, did you watch any of the Hall of Fame?
No, we didn't get a chance. No.
Okay.
We were pressed for time.
Well, Conan inducted Ray. Can I tell you that was one of the greatest inductions, and I've watched every Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
You could see that guy why he was a promoter. He came out there and he absolutely razzle-dazzled it up, and he could be a second Heyman. He was brilliant.
He was actually good back in the days with LAX. No, he was a good mouthpiece.
If you get an opportunity just to watch his speech inducting Ray, do it. If it was me, I was sitting there and I thought, if I was running this thing, I would book this guy and have him managing someone. You talk about Heyman, every bit as good.
Okay, we'll have to check that out, Anthony. We'll get that together because we didn't get a chance to watch it.
Yeah, no, I did because it was straight after SmackDown. But I got to just as a side note, absolutely 9.9 out of 10 I gave Conan for that.
He's always been known though, being able to
throw I only saw him in WCW, and maybe they didn't give him much of in some respects. I tell you, this guy, the way he put the story across, good talker, like good mouthpiece.
Yeah,
they're very impressed. Anyway, but I think it was good. You had all the stuff with Dominik begging off, and
I think it was great all around that match.
I actually gave it a 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah, if I was going to score it, I'd be around that 7 or 8. Yeah,
I liked it. And when Ray came out in the lowrider driven by Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. Look, if I was going to pick anything apart, is that he rides on the back of Eddie Guerrero heaps.
Yeah.
It's time to, he doesn't need to ride on the back of Eddie. If anyone should have come out to that, should have been Dom.
Yes.
Yeah, which would have been like the ultimate insult.
That's right.
Then you can't have that or the prison van. So
why not? He was an outlaw. Like the whole thing about the Guerreros, we roll, we cheat.
But you couldn't have done both. You would have had to pick one of them.
Well, you would have picked the roll, we steal, we cheat one from the Guerreros.
I think this was the
Lost Guerreros.
Across. They got the Dom doing the corrections van and Ray so you sort of covered both angles.
I would have liked to have heard the music though, Los Guerreros.
Oh, okay.
The intro music to that, because we lie, we steal, we lie, we cheat, we steal.
Guerrero posted how I think she said this is fucking awesome, to use her expression.
That's good. It was a great match. It was great all over. The build up to it, the vignettes, and the one person we're not really paying any tribute here at all is probably Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley's played a great angle in the role of converting him over and bringing him across to the dark side and being mummy, and that kind of thing. That's definitely added to this whole thing as well.
My mummy,
she scares me. I'm scared. She's gonna hurt me.
You normally have to pay extra for that.
That's right. She does it for free. What was one of Dom's a couple of weeks ago? He goes, what did he say to Charlotte Flair? She goes, when mummy gets angry, she hurts you real bad. I thought that's brilliant. And he had a smile on his face though. He was saying it, and I'm thinking, you sick bastard, you. But she had, I think that's something in that storyline that's really worked.
Which is a lovely segue to our next match.